is Cubs Radio.
Cubs Radio.
Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of FlipTrax Radio, coming to you live from Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. No stranger to this place is my guest tonight, my good buddy, pal of mine, Mr. Ed Ryan. Hello.
Pal of mine, Norton.
Hello there, my friend. It's good to see you in the flesh.
I know. Good to see you, Tom. We've known each other for how long now?
Longer than we haven't.
That's true.
Is it true?
That is
it's
true.
It's past the time of half of our life
Absolutely.
to say we know each other. That's pretty cool.
1987. So
yeah.
That's 34 years ago.
I was trying to remember, what was the first song we sang together?
I don't know.
When we were at the
Would you mind
brokerage.
shut that door? I forgot all about that.
We were at the brokerage, right? We did the open mic.
The brokerage, yeah. I met you and Artie came down together, and was I hosting or was I just in it probably?
I think you were doing the open mic. You were
I was hosting it, yeah, Monday nights at the brokerage. And you guys came in. I saw you guys play. I don't even know what you played, but we hung out afterwards, and it was a nice fit. I think we jammed a little bit that night, but I have no clue.
Yeah.
It had to be Beatles, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It had
Maybe
to be.
This Boy, if I would have guessed, we would have thought if I needed someone or something that
I bet you.
has withstand the three-piece harmony.
That is most likely. Most likely.
But yes, the Beatles were our glue.
Our what?
Our glue. It
Our
was
glue.
the adhesive
Yeah.
to our friendship was
That's
the
for sure.
Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Many a band since then, Tommy.
let's do some Beatles.
I'll do whatever you like. You are the host with the most. I am the guest with the least. So you guide me, oh great thou Jehovah.
Well, we might as well start with the tongue twister where we'll probably forget half the lyrics, but
Okay, which one? Oh, sure.
Two of us riding nowhere, spending someone's hard-earned pay. You and me Sunday driving, not arriving on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. Two of us sending postcards, writing letters on my wall. You and me burning matches, lifting latches on our way back home. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home. Where you and I have memories longer than the road that stretches out ahead.
About an hour from now, we're going to be going home. Oh, yes. Silly.
It's like riding a bike.
It's like riding a cowboy. Wait, what?
No, it's not. No.
It could be. I wouldn't know. Where do I look? Which is my best side?
It's like riding a mechanical bull. like a cowboy.
Sorry, that joke threw me.
I don't know. I think there's 3 of these guys just staring at us. It's like a Matrix movie. Just.
Oh, these.
Yeah, you see them?
I didn't even realize.
Yeah, they're little
Wow.
guys, little GoPro-y guys.
It's come a long way since my last television appearance. Those big boxy things with the guy was cranking it.
Yeah, it was
like
like the
this.
4:30 movie.
The 4:30 movie, exactly.
Used to love the 4:30 movie. Shark Week and Godzilla meets.
Oh, sure. There was another program. The 4:30 movie was on Channel 7, but on Channel 9. Years earlier, maybe they used to do a movie, the same movie every day of the week, for 1 week. They would play
The same movie.
The
So
same
every
movie.
5
It was
o'clock
like
you get to watch the same movie.
it was in the afternoon, more like 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock, something weird like that. And they would play. I remember 1 week was King Kong, and if you liked it, you'd watch it every day.
again and
you know?
again.
Body and Soul, the old boxing movie with John Garfield. There's things I remember, but then again, I'm a tad older than you are, Tom.
Just a tad. I've been catching up to you, Ed.
You have been catching up nicely.
Yes.
I used to be twice as old as you, and then now I'm
And with all the mileage in between, you know.
weathered. We are weathered souls.
So we do a song about the weather. Is that like, let's segue?
I don't know. Do we have a song about the weather?
I don't know.
I thought you were going to
Should we
interview
talk
me.
about the weather. I don't need to interview. I know everything about you, Ed.
So you people at home, just guess.
Yes. No.
No, I'm kidding. I'll play anything you like. I'm here to please.
Oh, you're here to play, and you're here to
We
play well.
aims
Sing.
to please. Isn't that the old Popeye song?
I can
And yes,
do
let's play a
anything
game.
that you do.
I can do anything that you do. I reject it. We accept it. We reject it. We accept it. Yes, that's right. People at home, let's play a game. If you can guess what's in Ed Ryan's canister.
See, even I know that. Does it start with a J?
It does not.
Does it start with a T?
It does not.
Does it start with a B?
It does not.
Does it start with a...
This is better than the Wheel of Fortune, right?
Sounds like...
Sounds like daughter.
Oh. I guess I don't know you as well as I thought.
Well, I wanted to stay sober for at least 1 hour today.
Yeah, okay.
I thought I'd give it to you.
Yes, you had too much alcohol in your blood level or blood in your alcohol level. One of the-
Yeah, it was one or the other. Either way, it's lousy water with frozen water in it.
See, there's no mystery to
It's
my
like
water.
water and
It's
water.
just regular Poland Spring.
Yeah, you know,
I
I can see right through
Are we
you.
gonna have a little play? They're gonna want some money now that we talked about Poland Spring. Or see, he's got no label. He was smart.
I got no label. Well, I've been called many a thing. What shall we do there, Thomas? What floats your boat?
Floats my boat.
Ringo! What's my boat? Ringo!
Eddie, should we do something original?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. New strings. That's
Which
the,
is-
the beauty of radio when they could see you. Because it's not dead air, it's just like dead stare. Is that an alarm of some sort?
Oh, that reminds me.
They're doing
gotta
a
take my
movie
medicine.
set, so it might just be part of the movie.
I thought it was just too hot. Really.
Too
We
hot,
set
baby.
off the fire alarm.
We have set off the fire alarms, baby. Dump this over me. I would, except that I'll mess my hair. It's fake. You can't get this wet.
That would be the interview. Where do you get your wig, Ed?
I get my wig on straight. Don't be late. We got a date. Going to the rock show.
What do we do there, Sally O'Neill? Do we play through this, or we?
I say we play in whatever key this is. What do we got there?
It's the G alarm at Governor's. It's the G alarm in Governor's.
That's you got it right. Yes, you hit the spot. We always play the alarm when you hit the damn G spot. Now it's the G alarm.
G alarm.
It's the G alarm. It used to be
G
called
alarm.
the Wee alarm, but now it's rated G alarm.
This
Don't
alarm
be
is not
scared,
yet rated.
Don't be charmed, just be fucking alarmed. Oh, what did I say? I did not
Oh,
say
you can say
what
that
I-
here.
I did not mean to say it. Although I will curse at this
You know,
thing.
the funny thing is probably the audience out there, if there is any audience out there, they
hear
don't
it.
even hear it.
Hear what, Tom? What are you even talking about?
You know, this whole thing has just been an illusion.
What are we playing?
We were going to do something original.
Yes, do something original, please.
Let's do Yeast of Eden.
Sounds good. Yeast of Eden. All right, this is called Beast of Eden.
Beast of Eden. That's right. That's the proper name.
Proper. I'm sinking in the chair. That's all right. They got to build these chairs for grown-up people one day. There we go.
You want a phone book? What's a phone book?
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
We wrote this song together back in
Probably 87, the same year we were.
88, 7, yeah, somewhere like that. All right.
Yes.
That's all the introduction you'll get out of me.
That's a good one. Good introduction. It's an old song, like us.
Here we go.
Resting in the shadows lies the beast of Eden as it slowly breathes, it again to rise. Bottled up for years, the maker of torment and bitter tears pricks up its head, and I just heard it open its eyes. And oh, it's coming around and it's coming at you. And oh, I've seen it before. First my throat gets tight, then my mouth gets dry, then I cannot escape. I'm in love for the first time all over again. Watch it go round as the words fly down. Without hesitation, I dropped all of my pride. I'm falling apart, and I'm feeling that it must be love. And oh, it's coming around, coming down on you. And oh, I've seen it before. You know my throat gets tight, then my mouth gets dry, then I cannot escape. I'm in love for the first time all over again. Watch it go round as the words fly down. Watch it go round as the words fly down. Without hesitation, I dropped all of my pride. I'm falling apart, and I'm feeling that it must be love. And oh, it's coming around and it's pointed at you. Oh, yeah, 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 yes, and oh, 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 oh. I've seen it before. You know my throat gets tight, then my mouth gets dry, then I cannot escape. I'm in love all over again. Watch it go round I just dropped all my pride. I'm falling apart, and I'm feeling that it must be love. I'm feeling that it must be love. Well, I'm feeling that it must be love. Oh yes, I'm feeling that it must be love.
Whoa.
You know, it's sitting down yet. It's like,
You still got it, kid.
oh, thank you. I thought I left it under the table.
You guys really wrote that like 1,000 years ago? Like that's such
Yes.
a great song. I expected like just like a kid song.
No,
like, that's
no, we
that was
wrote it sitting
amazing.
around while we were sharpening our skulls, the knives with the skulls of our enemies, and wearing bear skins. How many years ago did you say?
That's a long time. 87, whatever that. 88.
88.
We'll say 88. We'll give it.
Because did we do that on that Tory thing, or is it after?
We did it on the tour.
Oh, okay, so by 88, 1988. That's
I think we did that when we were trying to
3 years ago.
weasel some kind of record deal. At that point, we were
Trying to weasel something.
weaseling deals back then.
I think.
Some very amazing people.
Yeah, well, in the long run, the deals weaseled us.
Right. But we were pretty good at strategically, like, get this guy in, get that guy in.
Well,
It worked for a little while.
back in the day. This day, I can't even get arrested, thank God. Because who needs that again? I mean, once. No, those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end, and yet they still go on. I missed playing with you over the last 18 months or more. Tommy and I started playing every week again for about whatever, half a year before the
Was it?
pandemic. Was it even that long?
It was probably a few months. A few months of near liftoff.
But it's nice. We go in and out like that as far as playing together. With the years where we're not in the same band or even
Right.
doing the
we-
same.
It
We'll
just
pick it up
snaps
like
right
that.
back.
Yeah, yeah. But then all of a sudden we'll pick up something where it's like, oh, they need somebody weekly and they want both of you,
Yeah.
like that O'Reilly's thing. And then when there was 2 years of seeing you every week.
Remember O'Reilly's?
Oh,
And
yeah.
then we were ships that passed in the night because then they split us up and said, well, instead of having the two of you guys play at night, we'll have one of you play in the afternoon, one of you play at night. And then and it was
So
like,
we're just like, hey, Tom.
Yeah.
We're like the dog in the cartoon morning. They'd clock in before, the sheep and the dog or whatever it is.
the only thing was the night shift was horrible because
Yes,
there
it
was
was.
a young crowd that didn't care a thing about music.
They didn't care a thing about Marvin, or any of that night shift stuff. Whoa, Jackie, whoa.
It's over my head, Sally.
On the night shift, the Commodores. You don't know your Commodores? On the night shift.
to commandeer my
big hit.
Commodores.
You have to commandeer your
I'm
Commodores.
more familiar with it.
It's in the commode.
I think I have the greatest hits album. No, I
Okay,
don't.
Commander. Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia, will you?
Let's do another one, another ditty from the past.
A ditty from the past.
How about?
Yes, what do you got in mind? Oh boy.
Another high voice.
Well, I found a woman who's enough to keep me running. She always keeps it coming till she gotta draw the line. Billy's heart she's breaking when they find that she's been taken. I know I'm not mistaken, cause she's mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine, all mine. Well, her love is never straining, cause she's not one for complaining. And even if it's raining, she could make the sun shine. I know I'll never cheat her, cause there ain't nobody sweeter. So remember when you meet her, she's mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine, all mine. Well, she knows she drive me crazy by the way she wears her hair. She never seems to hurry when she's going anywhere. All the guys that see her, they just gotta stop and stare. She don't take no notice, cause she knows I'm always there. She took me up right into heaven with the sweetest love she's given. On a good day she's an 11, on a bad day she's a 9. I'm her dream weaver and that makes her a believer. I'm never gonna leave her, cause she's mine, oh mine. She's mine, oh mine. She's mine, oh mine, oh mine. hair. She knows she drive me crazy by the way she wears her hair. She never seems to hurry when she's going anywhere. All the guys that see her, they just gotta stop and stare. She don't take no notice cause she knows I'm always there. She picked me up and wrapped me up and took me up right into heaven with the sweetest love she's given. On a good day she's an 11, on a bad day she's a 9. I'm her dream weaver and that makes her a believer. I'm never gonna leave her cause she's mine, oh mine. She's mine, oh mine. She's mine, oh mine, oh mine. She's mine, oh mine, oh mine. She's mine, oh mine, oh mine.
And the crowd goes mild.
Hey, Sally, what's that phone number again here? We want to have some people, let's prove it that we're being aired and it's out into the world there.
You got it.
Yeah.
May I just say, my man, that you are the mellowest host I ever had the pleasure to be a guest of.
Oh, I'm proud of that, Monica, or whatever you would say.
My Lewinsky.
Yes.
Your moniker. Sorry.
My harmonica.
Your harmonica. Whatever
Yes,
you
I
gotta
try
do.
to be as laid back and comfortable as a host as possible. Meaning, I come in here with no script. I have no plan. We usually battle with some technical difficulties for a little bit.
Not in a while.
Not in a while. We're getting better, yeah.
All right, it's good vibes.
And then we go, what do you know? The hour just flew by. And then we got one call at the very end. Well, we had two calls once. One being Ed.
That didn't count.
You
Yeah, we
called
called.
too? Oh, you were there. Okay. And she's here too. That's Rain, by the way. She's off camera. She is off camera.
So the telephone number you were saying
Yes,
was...
Sally. You were like, yeah, sure. I'll look at the phone for a minute. I don't know what it is. It's 516. So I know that
I
much.
actually have it up on the screen.
Oh, it's on the screen.
Yeah, so it's 516-465-3990. So if you're watching the show, it'll be right in the corner.
Thanks a lot for that plug there. I appreciate that.
You can call in now and get this handy-dandy implement.
See, sometimes we get to see ourselves up there on the screen, so I can have a little more clue. But we don't need that right now. We'll see what's on Netflix.
I was trying that early and it froze, so but let me try again.
It's easier to kill a fly than it is to let it loose. See yourself, George Harrison?
Sounds like a George Harrison
Oh,
song.
I'd be quite prepared for that eventuality.
Would you do a George Harrison song for us?
A Harris song? I'd be happy to have a Harris song. We could plug our show coming up for concert
Yes,
for
that's
Bangladesh.
right. Yes, that's right. We are part of the Bangladesh Revisited concert, curated by Wondrous Stories, and they tame about 30 musicians in record time to sound really good.
Yes, it's a
But we're all
recreation.
pros. We're all pros to begin with, so we go in and we do it like we know it.
I'm more of a con, but that's a different story.
Well,
So-
pros and cons together make we don't know
Make
what that would
electricity. Isn't that?
end. Ah, yes. Or is it the positive negatives? Isn't that pro and cons?
I am positively negative
We
that I
usually
don't
say
know.
plug the pro into the con.
That I know. That much I know.
I learned something recently that don't ever put two 9-volt batteries together when they're this way, because it exploded in my bag and caught fire.
Oh, you can't do it. No, that they call that a 69 volt.
Ah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Exploded in your
I
case.
learned the hard way. I threw it, started playing. All of a sudden, I heard this explosion. Didn't know what it was. Kept playing. I saw something burning, and I saw some people going like, "Yeah!" I turned my bag behind me. He's like smoking.
It's like a Cheech and Chong movie.
Only it smelled like
Gag.
Yeah, it wasn't even swag. It was just like plastic. And
So the concert for Bangladesh is
Right.
visited is going to be held at the Tillis Center, and it's the day after Thanksgiving.
November
whatever that
28th, 27th, 28th.
somewhere in there. I think the 20.
Kenny's going to call in now and tell
What's
us.
the fifth is that maybe 6th, 26th maybe.
I think it's 20.
Let's just throw numbers out there. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes,
by
the
the
day
way,
after Thanksgiving.
This year, Thanksgiving is on a Thursday this year, so it's going to be a Friday this show. The day after
You
Thanksgiving.
didn't fool me, Ed Ryan.
I can't.
I know it's a Thursday.
I've been trying for
every
34
year,
years.
Every year.
Thanksgiving's the 25th, so it'll be the 26th.
26th.
Me and my numbers. That's all I'm good at. Numbers. speaking of which, let's play a number.
Play a number.
So
A
the
George
Tilla Center,
Harrison number.
a George Harris songs. Yes, we got everybody like 100 p. You're on it. You do a couple of solo numbers. I get a couple of solo
Yeah.
numbers. The rest of the night we're in the choir, which is great, shaking tambourines and
Yes.
singing
Yes,
with
we get
32
to
pieces.
hang back and
two
shake.
drummers, Steve Holly, all sorts of guests.
Is there any announced guests this year that
I
you
haven't
know of?
heard.
I haven't heard.
He's on the hush hush. Kenny is.
Okay.
I don't. Which
I owe him
means-
a bobblehead.
which-
Sorry,
which means
Kenny.
he has
I'll get
somebody-
it to you as soon as I see you.
Oh, okay. Which either means he has somebody really, really good he can't say anything about yet, or he doesn't have anybody yet and he's panicking. So one way or another, it's hush hush
Yes, and either way, it'll be a great big surprise.
to all of us.
So get your tickets, Ticketmaster,
Yes.
right now. Tilly Center, November 26th, Bangladesh
It
concert.
usually sells out really fast,
It
doesn't
usually
it?
does sell out pretty fast.
This is the first time we're doing it at this venue, so I don't know. It's a bit
I believe
larger
it's
venue.
bigger. It's much bigger than the
Yeah,
space.
so there's extra tickets. Go get them. Go get them. What do you want to play?
I don't know.
You have a capo? You want to do
I
If
do have
I
a
Need
capo.
It? Oh, just show it off to me. Wow, yours is fancy.
I can make my action lower now by putting it up
Ah.
here. I wish I
Yours-
could play every song with this.
Yours is more like block letters, as mine is in cursive.
I'm the new kid on the block,
Well,
and I don't curse much, so.
hot dog.
What are we gonna do? If I needed something?
Yeah. Frank Walker, if you're listening, you've got to add the third, okay? I'm sure he is. Here we go.
If I needed someone to love, you're the one that I'd be thinking of. If I needed someone, if I had some more time to spend, then I guess I'd be with you, my friend. If I needed someone, had you come some other day, then it might not have been like this. But you see now I'm too much in love. Carve your number on my wall and maybe you will get a call from me. If I needed someone, if I had some more time to spend, then I guess I'd be with you, my friend. If I needed someone, well, had you come some other day, then it might not have been like this. But you see now I'm too much in love. Carve your number on my wall and maybe you will get a call from me. If I needed someone,
Smooth. That was a baby's bottom.
Smooth as a baby's bottom. I'll spank your spotty bottom, I will.
Spotty bottoms.
Very nice,
Not
very
quite
nice.
like tiny bubbles.
My George Harris songs.
That was a nice one, yes. Mm-hmm. We could have segued into
Hunk
the
of
other
ass.
capo George Harrison song, but
We coulda, you know.
a little bit much for
So what else, Tom?
What else? I mean, we're both tributes to people these days.
Oh, I
We
know.
Tribute
That's-
ourselves.
That's a weird thing.
We're
We could
little
talk about
things.
that for a second. Not about the bands individually, but real brief. I never thought it would come to this.
I succumbed earlier, and I remember
Much
you saying you were
earlier.
like, so what's the deal with this tribute?
No, I meant tribute bands
Do
in
you get
general.
paid?
They
It's like
became,
you do.
oh man, they became so big. But
Yeah.
back in the day, I mean, if you didn't have original material, then you were just another band. Today,
Yeah.
if you're not in a tribute band, then you're not. Then you're not. Who wants original music? Apparently, like it's so scary. But
Well, I guess in its defense, good music will never die. So, I mean, to have it be played and...
I can't deny that. I mean, I love seeing bands that play the music I love.
But the whole music business has changed so drastically that you just
badly.
got to do your own thing now and keep writing and plug it and promote it. And it's just like how it used to be. It's like a needle in a haystack, It's just... Yeah, the whole concept of it is crazy because it used to be cover bands where you'd cover everything,
Right.
And then
right,
you'd just
right,
be like,
right.
"Let's do that
And you
this
could
way."
call
and that
things
way.
out or
Yeah,
change it up, and
I
now
guess they
it's-
still exist. There's still those bands out there, but
Yeah. But now it's now the big difference in the tribute bands is either are you a tribute band that just goes on as yourself like you do and like I do, or you the bands that have to dress up and talk and act like that act.
yeah, well,
'Cause that's another
that's where you pick
corner
and
you get
choose
painted
your
into. It's like-
bands.
It's like, oof,
It's like who wants
there's
to
no
get into a
freedom
Beatle
in
band
that.
these days? You'd be like, oh my God, you have to.
Oh, I know.
And I mean, I guess you got to say there's a higher level of passion to be talking with a British accent and changing wigs and mustaches.
I mean, I understand. It's like putting on a play every time, but there's no room for improv. You can't break your character.
No.
So
But I think, you being in a Tom Petty Fleetwood Mac tribute band,
called Petty Rumors.
yes. And they're pretty good, man. I like these guys. I mean, I've heard the other ones out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention names.
No,
but you guys...
we just had a
it was
smoking
great.
show 2 nights ago at the warehouse. It feels good again,
Now, do you guys lean on a certain set list, or do you just every show...
I make the set lists.
Oh, you
so
do?
you know me.
Oh, yeah, you're
I like to
meticulous with your set list.
I am meticulous with my set
Yes.
list. I like things to flow,
Yeah.
and I don't like to do the same show
He's
twice.
Flo and Eddie.
I'm Flo and Eddie.
He's Flo and Eddie.
It sounds like a race car driver. Mario Flo and Eddie.
That's pretty good.
But I like my set list, and I like to keep people surprised and guessing. I don't want them to do the same. It becomes there are certain songs you have to lean on as like a good opener,
Right.
And of course, a great closer. I mean, I don't know if we've ever done a show where we haven't closed with American Girl, and if we have, then it's like, where was America? How come American Girl wasn't
yeah,
last?
it's
The purists, because
But,
Tom Petty pretty
if
much
it's a good
always
ender,
ends
it's a good ender, right?
It
That's the way
is. It is. Yeah, I mean, your
But
band.
did you ever look back at, like, what songs Tom Petty ended with every tour and say, let's aim with that one this time?
You know what? I don't. I've never gone back and looked at any of his set lists
Because I
personally.
write the set list, well, me and Scott, the other guitar player in the band, we write the set list, we're the singers, so...
That make the whole world smile.
we are the singers that make the dead band smile.
Did I say the
But
magic words?
it's so much easier for a dead band to write set lists because they never did the same show twice. And then you can go into this day in dead history and be like, oh, on October 29th at the Garden, they
Right.
did this and this and this. And then 5 years earlier, they did it at this place in Boston. And they did this. So piecemeal from each one, and then you got yourself a new dead show. But like you still have to go according to some first set
Traditional
conventions,
things.
second set
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
conventions where, they do have their similarities. But keeping it fresh is part of the game.
But you,
know?
you with your act, there's so much to choose from.
Yeah.
You guys know every song from just about every album and everything they didn't record either.
we still got a lot to learn too.
But that the world is open to you. With the act we're doing now, it's like they want to hear certain Tom Petty songs. They want to hear certain Fleetwood Mac songs, which I want to give them the deep cuts.
Right.
But then sometimes if the audience doesn't know it, it's a weird thing. They're not as deep rooted fans as Grateful Dead fans are.
Right.
I would love to find that niche and do some, some harder core stuff.
Or travel around, or if you could get to that point, do
That would be nice.
But like, did you ever try to say, "Hey, let's sneak in an original too, or two"?
I have not. I have not.
I had that surreal situation once. Half Step was playing my father's place, and Epi was like, "I'm gonna get an original act in here to open up for you guys." And I was like, "No, you're not. I'm gonna do an original show before the show."
Yeah,
I asked the guys, "Would you guys back me up on some of my stuff?" And it was like, "Yeah." So it was kind of crazy and weird that we're doing my songs, and then we went backstage and came back out and played Grateful Dead. It was, but
It's like Sgt. Pepper's opened up for the Beatles.
I had to keep my back turned to the audience the whole time, so as they were looking at me, it was the back cover.
Yeah, right.
But,
Well, that's cool.
and the review after that was kind of like, do that again, or why don't you do that more often? I'm like, it just doesn't sit right, to do to wear the hats like that. But either do one or the other. But
You
putting
need a
them
really
together-
big head to wear 2 hats.
Yes.
That's what I found out.
I don't have a big.
I can only fit one these days.
So with that said, I guess we're not going to do any Dead. We won't do any Tom Petty or.
Oh no, I'll be happy to play whatever you like, my friend. I'm here for you.
Do you ever do like full albums of the bands that you're in? Like, a favorite Tom Petty album or something like from beginning or end? Or
That might be a good little thing you do. Tonight we're doing Rumors, and then tomorrow we're doing
Rumors
Damn
again.
the Torpedoes.
Those are the two biggies.
They have more than that.
No, I know. There's lots.
I don't know if they're making new music, are they? If they would
No, they're firing people. What do you know? They're not making new music. They're still trying to get rid of the old music. What up with that? Lindsey Buckingham has been my guest every day for 12 years. What up with that?
What up with that?
What do you want to play?
All right, well, we'll start with the Petty thing. No?
Oh, no, I'll just play a Dead song with you.
All right.
I'll think about it. Unless you want to do this one.
I like that one. I like them all, but, that's good.
Let me run with you tonight. I'll take you on a moonlight ride. There's someone I used to see. She don't give a damn for me. So let me get to the point and let's roll another joint to turn the radio loud. I'm too alone to be proud. You don't know how it feels, baby, you don't know how it feels to be me. Well, people come and people go. Some grow young, some grow cold. I woke up in between a memory and a dream. So let me get to the point and let's roll another joint and let's head on down the road. Somewhere I gotta go. You don't know how it feels, baby, you don't know how it feels to be me. My old man was born to rock. He's still trying to beat the clock. Think of me what you will. I've got a little space to fill. So let's get to the point and let's roll another joint and let's head on down the road to somewhere I gotta go. And you don't know how it feels, baby, you don't know how it feels, honey, you don't know how it feels to be me. You don't know how it feels, baby, you don't know how it feels, honey, you don't know how it feels to be me.
Nice.
Did you know that in England a joint means a piece of meat? So maybe he was just cooking that day. He said, let's roll another joint. He's doing like rolling the meat in some cheese and some flour and making little tortellinis, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Tortellini
Rollatinis.
Rollatinis.
The roll of beefies.
Like a rotisserie meat.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what the joint means.
Who knew?
Not me.
And then, so then they would roll their meat
Yep.
and smoke.
And you got to
Smoke
smoke
their
the meat.
homosexuals?
You just smoke their...
They're fags, right? That's what they would call them. Oh,
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah, they're like, who just said that word?
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
I said fuck before, but that's nowhere near
Hello,
as bad.
Sally. Welcome to How long how you been?
Do I have headphones?
Do we have a caller?
We do. We have
We do.
DJ D Love. He is a DJ, and so he's calling into the music show.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you been, Sally?
I'm good, DJ D Love. Did you have a question for these guys?
Yes, actually, I like that music. That music was really good. I liked it.
Oh, why?
Thank
Thank you. We can't
Oh,
take
why
credit for
good?
that last one, though.
No, actually, no. I say that was a good song. I like that song. That's one of my oldies. I like.
It's an oldie but a goldie. Yes.
Yeah, it's very. I like that song. That
Do you
song
do you
was
spin
really
that at
good.
your occasions when you do DJing? Is that part of the? What kind of DJing do you do? Is it like?
I do a lot of parties. I don't weddings yet.
Oh.
I do Valentine's Day. I do Christmas all day instead weddings.
Oh well, weddings are something to achieve, to aspire to as a DJ. I would think eventually getting to that level would be really lucrative.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on I'm trying to get up there. You know what I mean? But hey,
Cool.
It all
what
takes
it-
time.
what it is.
As long as you're working.
That's right.
Keep working.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, yep, definitely.
So you enjoying the music? You want to hear some more music?
Sure, I want to hear more. Yeah, probably more. I like it.
All right, cool. Well, let's give him some more music. yeah?
Thanks, DJ. Thanks for the
Thanks
call.
for calling in. Woohoo! I could think of the one of the Dead songs we played together the first time we.
Oh, I know what it is.
Annie laid her head down in the roses. She had ribbons, ribbons, ribbons in her long brown hair. I don't know, must have been the roses. All I know is I could not leave her there. I don't know, it must have been the roses. The roses are the ribbons in her long brown hair. I don't know, maybe it was the roses. All I know is I could not leave her there. 10 years the waves rolled the ships home from the sea, thinking, well, how it may blow in all good company. If I tell another what your own lips told to me, let me lay neath the roses, let my eyes no longer see. I don't know, it must have been the roses. The roses are the ribbons in her long brown hair.
her there. From the ribbons that she wore. And it's strange how no one comes round anymore. I don't know, it must have been the roses. The roses are the ribbons in her long, 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 brown, brown, brown hair. Let's stop it. I don't know, maybe it was the roses. All I know is I could not leave her there. I remember learning that song when we were talking about 1987 before, when we first met. You and Artie, who you had on the show a couple of weeks ago with Dave Diamond, and we were all in a band together at one point or another. But when I first met you, you guys were a band, and the two of you, me with the two, we became a trio, an acoustic trio. We started working at the Club 50 in Merrick, if you know anything.
Club 50.
It was an old man's bar, which I would love now, but back then,
yes,
we were in
weren't
our
allowed in
very
if you were
early
under 30s,
20s,
right?
It was, yeah. And they had us there every Friday,
Yeah.
and that's how we developed as singers together. But I remember one of the nights afterwards, we wanted to hang out. Maybe it wasn't after a gig. It might have been after a Monday night at the brokerage or
I
something.
thought it was after that first night. We just
were up all
drinking
night.
at the bar. They closed up. We went to some park.
We went to a park in by the water in Wantagh there by Sunrise Highway.
Yes.
And we sat on this thing. You guys taught me that song. I'd never heard it before in my life.
Yeah.
And after a little while, we were singing it in 3-part. That was a good memory.
And then I learned later on that we taught it to you wrong. So I just play it wrong with you every time, just because it's like
Is that true?
the arrangement's different. Yeah, it's strange.
You remember.
And I got to remember not to do it the wrong way when I'm with half step. It's like, that's right.
Oh my
no,
God.
it happens after the solo.
Oh, that's so funny. I wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, there's no verse after the solo. It just goes back to it's like all the verses are in a row, and then. But anyway,
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Well, let's do it like that. Let's
do it again.
Let's do it again.
We got 7 minutes.
We got a whole Hey Jude left. Can I plug that?
Plug whatever you want.
Oh, please. My name is Ed Ryan.
Yes.
And
I'm the hostess that doesn't ask. So what's up, Ed? Tell me what you got going on in the.
Well, if since pandemic, I've been doing all these shows, live streams, as everyone does. You know, you do a whole bunch of them, but I continue doing them because we've been reaching a lot of people who don't live around here, who can't come out and see me live. But we've made a connection over pandemic, or people who just can't get out to begin with. You know, who even in spite of whether it was a pandemic or not, don't often leave their houses. So in order to continue that relationship with these people, I do these shows with my wife. My wife, Rain, helps me out a lot. She presses all the buttons because I don't know anything except this. And I don't know any of these buttons. And she helps out a lot. And so we've been doing these shows together. And this Wednesday is going to be our 205th show. Wow. That we've done since March 17th of 2020. And they always have a different theme. You know me, I'm meticulous with my set lists.
It's incredible, actually, the amount of themes
show
you
is
come
different.
up with. It's like songs with like a baby toe in it, you know, like
Baby toe, you say?
How many songs have a baby toe?
I'm on it. So I hope you can join us. It's usually in the afternoons, maybe on a Wednesday or a Friday. We try to do 1 or 2 a week, but it's live on Facebook, and it's my wife's page that is live. Her name is Rain, as in R-A-I-N. R-A-I-N. I spelt it right, huh? Rain comes down from the sky. Rain Ryan, and you can catch us live this Wednesday. We usually start around 3:30, and this Wednesday show, because you know me and my monkeys.
Oh.
We're seeing the monkeys for the very last time on Thursday.
What do you mean? They're going to
This is their farewell tour. It's just Mike and Mickey left, but those were the best ones. I'm a big Mike Nesmith fan and a huge Mickey head. So we're going to see them Thursday. So this Wednesday show is going to be the Mike and Mickey monkey songs.
Wow.
So I'm going to have it.
And
then on
me
Friday,
and Tony are going to be there too.
How's that?
We're going to be there too.
Good. Oh, good. I love it.
You go, girl.
And then on Friday, we got a special show this is on Rain Ryan's Facebook page live. We post it afterwards. You can watch it anytime. But on Friday, we're doing the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the entire script from beginning to end. Going to read the entire script.
Wow.
Going to act out a lot of stuff, sing all the songs. Just me and my acoustic
Well,
and
I
my
got to
wife.
say, I did
good
watch
fun.
some of it last year, and the best part for me was Ed's lipstick lips in the camera, as big as could be.
We're going to do that again.
Doing the intro.
It's just fun. We have a lot
I
of fun.
vouch for a very good, entertaining show. You got to
It's
tune
a
in.
non-political, non-BS show. We're there for light and love, and
That's the best kinds of shows.
that's right. Was it sex, love, and rock and roll without the sex? Not on camera. Peace, love, and rock and roll. There we go. Well, you got to have a piece in order to get.
But we do put it out live on your Facebook page.
Yeah, you can catch it on.
The Soul Family.
You can catch it on my Facebook page afterwards or live on Rain's. But we really have a lot of fun. Join.
It all goes out live at the same time.
And what time do you say? 3 o'clock usually?
3 o'clock usually. That's like sound check. Be honestly, 3:30 is really
It's your
when
midnight-
the show starts.
Your midday cup of coffee.
It's a
and tune in.
3:30 show usually, and usually like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. We keep going.
That's because you make these meticulous
I make
lists that you have to
lists.
abide by.
That's right. I can't.
You
I
can't even deviate from
I
it.
don't deviate.
Never deviate.
No, like my septum. I will not.
Although
People
that was-
try to make changes, and I don't accept them.
He's adamant about it.
I'm out. That was
Oh,
a
yes.
new good one.
Yes.
It's like this. I told him not to call me Goody Two Shoes, but he was adamant about it.
See, me and Ed have this crazy punny relationship.
Yeah, you're very punny. I know that
we
about
we
you.
come up with these puns. It's like, it made the world go round for a little while there. Especially if you're in a van traveling. We that's I guess where we really
Just make up
started.
anybody's real name if you can turn it into a part
Yes,
of a
yes,
sentence.
and it drives people crazy. It drives Allie crazy. My girl, she's like, I hate it. And then it's one of these things that could be funny, but it's not. But it's funny to us. We love it. Like we'll call each other up when we have one and be like, get this one. I mean, one of my favorite ones that I came up with in the last few years, it was a really horrible blizzard. And I text Ed and I go, is Edward Snowden?
That was awesome. That was a really good one. I was very tickled by that
Yes.
one.
And you came up with one recently that.
Oh, Betty
Betty the-
it's Betty Levette, but Betty
Levitt alone, or-
Betty Levitt alone. So,
that-
however, you got to set it up.
Like,
I adore a stay. It makes my lawn green.
There you go. That's what I was thinking of.
Stuff like that.
Ed Begley to differ.
Ed Begley to differ. Exactly. Well, I mean, I'm Marcus Welby.
Yes. Marcus Welby.
I'm Marcus Welby.
Donna Shaw?
Marcus
Welby.
Shaw. I'm Marcus Welby.
Now, people don't know what the hell we're talking
These are
about.
old, I forgot. These are the old classics.
But those were the old Rolling the Chords classics. That
Yes, those were the.
Rolling the chord classics.
You guys used to give each other abuse.
Oh, indeed. Still do. Well, what else? Should we close out with another original? Or
Yeah.
what?
Let's give Wide Awake some love.
All right. What do you feel like doing? It would either be
Shine or the other one.
Cake or
Cake.
or
Let's do.
or
What was the
I'm
other
looking.
one? Well, what's going to be the easiest on you?
On me, cake and ice cream probably would be easier.
That's good. Let's do that.
All right.
So
We were in a
yes,
band-
me and Ed were in a band called Wide Awake in the '90s. We were mighty on the island. I mean, we were like winning stuff, and they were sending us places to represent, and it was a nice big time for us. And we were touching upon music that had so much energy. It was a young man's game, and you know what? We were young, so we were game for it. Nowadays, we'll see what happens. But this was all
Nowadays, it's checkers. It's an old man's game.
yeah. We play mahjong sometimes when we have the girls involved.
No, you cheat. I don't play with you again.
So, anywho, this is the first track off our second release, Horns and Halos, and is called Cake and Ice Cream.
Step up, now don't be shy. I've got some souls to buy. You need some guiding hand. You'll understand, I am the man. And when your time comes to pay, I'll own your every last breathing day. You'll get all that you need. You can be who you wanted to. You will never grow old. And best of all, there'll be cake and ice cream for everyone. Cake and ice cream for everyone. My world, it will be like a big birthday where all my friends will gather to sit with me and drink with me and toast to me. They still do. And when my time is at hand, I'll drop the ultimate contraband. And you'll get all that you need. You can be who you wanted to. You will never grow old. And best of all, there'll be cake and ice cream for everyone. Cake and ice cream for everyone. Everyone,
Oh, wow. And we made it. We made it through.
Woof.
We made it through the hour, too.
We made it
And
through the rain.
It was effortless. We had
ourselves
had
together.
Sirens. We had alarms. We had joy. We had
Oh, it's such an
fun.
exciting show.
It was exciting. We pulled out all the stops tonight. I was actually more animated as a host than I've ever been.
It's my low energy.
I'm not an energy vampire at all or anything. So,
Best band, original band on Long
we thank
Island,
you
by the
for
way.
tuning in tonight. Thank you, Ed, for being
Thank
here.
you, Tom,
always.
for having me. Nice to
Love you
see
guys.
you.
Yes,
in
nice.
person.
Yeah.
There's only the third time I've seen you since March of 2020.
Yes.
I went to one of your gigs, and then we played one set together at Beery's. That was phenomenal.
That was fun.
And this was nice.
This was nice. I mean,
Very
you know,
nice.
we adapted to our little accommodations here as far as musicians go. It's
Absolutely.
usually geared for a lot of babbling,
Yeah.
a lot of gaffes, a lot of banter. That's what happens at Governors.
Oh, I'm good at banter. I didn't know you needed banter. Can we start again? I have banter if you wanted it.
You're a banter banshee.
Doc Bruce banter.
So yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. I've no idea what's going to happen then. I'll keep you posted on Facebook and YouTube and all the stuff that this happens on. And thanks again, Sally, always for
Yeah, you're welcome.
being the control girl. She's very controlling.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.